Hey dudes, on today's episode of PDubs Arcade Loft, we're going to take a look at 3 games made by the same indie game developer, Pixel Game Studio. I've become a big fan of this studio and the kind of games that they put out. I definitely wanted to show these off and talk to you about these games. All of these games are available on Steam as well as on the iiRcade, but what we're going to do here is we're going to check out these games on the iiRcade arcade machine and determine whether or not they make a great arcade experience and are worth playing. First game we're going to check out is Donut Dodo, a simple one-button action arcade game that was just released by Pixel Games, just launched on Steam as well as on the iiRcade as of yesterday. That's right, this is a brand new game that just came out. A lot of people have been checking this game out, and this game is a ton of fun. And not only is it a ton of fun, but it's kind of like this cheesy knockoff of all those vertical platformers you like, such as Donkey Kong, Popeye, Dig Dug, Pac-Man, Burger Time, like all those games built into one, you know, when you look at the characters and the sprites, and it's super, super fun. Absolutely love this game. It's fast-paced, crazy action. You play as Billy Burns, and you gotta collect all your donuts and get them away from the Donut Dodo bird, as well as Stinky the toilet and his friends. Really easy game to figure out, but very difficult to play. Let's check it out right here. Oh man, this game is so much fun and it's so addicting. And of course, it is very, very challenging. I still haven't beaten the second stage, the construction stage. I'm getting a lot better at this first stage. The goal, of course, with all the stages is you collect the donuts and maybe the bonus items like the fruit, the cherries and things. And then once you collect everything, you gotta touch the big blinking donut at the top of the screen. But of course, you got the minions running around trying to get you. There's no way to jump over the toilet. The toilet is your enemy. If you want to maximize your scores and possibly get on the game's high score leaderboard where you enter your initials and stuff, you're going to want to collect the donuts in the blinking order. But for, you know, if you're just a novice like me, just starting this game out, the goal is just to survive, man. Just grab all your donuts and then avoid all the enemies, and then get up there and touch that big donut, and boom, you make it to level 2. Now, level 2 is the construction site. I still haven't beaten this one yet, but I'm absolutely loving trying, and the more I die, the more I want to beat it. And I'm sure I'll probably beat it in the next day or so, but lots of, there's, you know, several different levels, tons of fun, tons of replay value, definitely a fun game to play on the iiRcade. This game is $4.99 on the iiRcade. It just came out. This game is also $4.99 on Steam, but if you don't have an iiRcade, you can pick it up on Steam, and Steam actually has it on sale for $3.99, $1 off because the game just launched. But I gotta tell you, this game makes a great arcade experience. Okay, the next game I want to check out is Sigi, a Fart For Melusina. This is a 2-button action platform game that does make a great arcade experience. In fact, you could tell by the graphics, the characters, and just the overall gameplay how this was inspired by classics such as Super Mario Brothers and Ghouls and Ghosts, Ghosts and Goblins, arcade games like that, but with a lot of kind of PG-13 humor attached. You got this knight who finds this beautiful topless mermaid that he falls in love with, but she gets kidnapped, and he has to go on an adventure to save her, you know, but he's suffering from flatulence, so there's plenty of humor along the way. Went ahead and I've already beaten this game. I'll play some clips for you so you can check out some of the action and some of the bosses. The game itself, or world map, is only 20 levels, should take you an hour or two at the most to beat this game, depending on how often you die against the bosses. Really, the only thing that's going to kill you is some of the boss battles, unless you're not paying attention. And of course, the final boss, you got a Hulk Hogan knockoff. This thing is absolutely hilarious. The boss battles, you're fighting a tank, a box of french fries, Hulk Hogan. It doesn't get any more goofy than that. Obviously, his weak spot is to get behind him and hit him from behind, so whenever he jumps up, you're going to want to get under him. And of course, if you need to farm for lives, all you have to do is go back and repeat some of the earlier easy levels, collect the word Sigi in every level. You have to collect the Sigi, and that'll give you an extra life. You see I'm at ×7 up there. And then, of course, you want to get 100 coins as well. Farm for coins. Every time you get 100 coins, you get a life as well. This game is totally cool in my opinion. I know it came out a few years ago. This thing is currently $4.99. Again, a $5 game on the iArcade, and it's also a $5 game on Steam as well. Same price, $4.99. Definitely, both of those first two games, Donut Dodo and Sigi, are worth it in my opinion. Worth the $5 each, and both of them make a great arcade experience. Okay, the last one we're going to check out from Pixel Games is Sir Lovelot. So Pixel Games has released 3 games so far. All 3 of the games from this independent studio are on the iArcade as well as on Steam. And what's interesting is they do have a couple other games under development. If you check out their website, which I'm pretty sure those games will end up coming to iArcade and Steam as well. This game is currently $9.99 on Steam as well as $9.99 on the iArcade. So double the price of the other games. But is it worth it playing on the arcade? Let's check this thing out. So Sir Lovelot, you know, he's got a thing for princesses, kind of like Sigi in the last game, but he's kind of a Casanova. He makes his way from tower to tower and wants to hook up with these princesses in their tower. The only way to get them to lower their hair and get you in the tower is to find what they're looking for in each level. In this case, the very first level, the princess is looking for a flower. All we have to do is get that flower, bring it back to the tower, and boom, you're done. Keep in mind, this is the opening level just to show you what the game is like. These levels get a lot deeper and harder to pass. You get unlimited lives, but it's more or less a race against time. How fast can you get the flower to the princess, as well as find the golden eggs and the coins without dying, you know, to get your high scores, etc. You do have a big map, plenty of levels. This game appears to be twice the size of the Sigi game. So maybe you're getting your money's worth. What I can tell you is this particular game, in my opinion, seemed to be more fitting if I wanted to play this on a handheld console or on my computer sitting down or on my television set. This game in particular, it didn't really feel like the greatest arcade experience like the first 2 games from Pixel Games. I think, in my opinion, this might be one you pick up on Steam instead of iArcade and kind of enjoy it in handheld mode, or you know, check it out on your television set at home, etc. However you want to play it. In my opinion, this is a fun game, but not as cool as the others in regards to playing it on an arcade. However, it is still a good game, and I'm definitely becoming a big fan of Pixel Game Studios. Looking forward to checking out what other games they got coming in the future. Alright, there you go, my dudes. Let me know what you think about these games and what platforms you're going to play them on, or if you're just not interested in them. I think these games are really cool in my opinion. Leave me your comments, feedback, or reactions below. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, give us a thumbs up on the way out. And as always, my dudes, thank you for subscribing.